I told a lie. I said I wasn't coming back till Tuesday, but something is heavy on my heart now, so I'm going to speak it while it's fresh. I don't know if anybody's going to join me, but this is in my heart to speak to the daddies, because in this season, some of you are depressed because your kids don't know that you are a providing father. Because of who you have to deal with. Your kids don't know that some of the gifts that they're opening on this morning, or that they glanced at last night, were gifts that you contributed to. And so my heart is sad right now, because we live in a world where a lot of families are divided. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of miscommunication. It's just a lot when it deals with the kids. But this morning, I told y'all I was not coming back until Tuesday. But when God laid something on my heart, I'm obedient to what he says. And so this morning, I want to talk to the dads that did contribute, that nobody will talk about your contribution because they're too busy trying to make it look like you're not there, or that you don't participate because something happened with the mom and dad in a bad way, or whatever the situation. I just really wish that we would stop causing division with these kids with our issues. I really wish that we would understand that there's a reason why God gave children to parents. I understand that all of us did not come into this world the same way, meaning we came through the birth canal, but we did not come into this world with both parents because of certain situations. Some of us came into this world just knowing who our mamas are and not our daddies. I'm not talking about the daddy that doesn't contribute this morning, because you all get enough attention. There are plenty baby mamas or baby daddies who talk about the one parent that is not there. But I want to encourage the daddy that is there, the daddy that did contribute some money, that is not able to wake up with his child, that's not able to sit and watch the child's eyes glisten as they open up their gifts. I want to speak to your spirit, because it's a very hurtful time when you know that you are trying to do right and it is looked upon it's still something wrong. I want to speak to your spirit and tell you that God knows and he cares and he loves you, and that he is there. He is there for you. I want to speak to you and let you know that all is not lost. Whatsoever a man reapeth, he or she shall soweth. Yes. And so I'm watching. I'm looking at timelines. I'm listening to videos, and I'm going to cut this off because, again, in my spirit, I see where some of you are making contributions, and at the house it appears that you did not do anything. And I know that's got to be hurtful, because nobody wants to give unto people and other people just soak up all the credit. I understand. Trust me, I understand. I had a different situation. I did not have it to where I had the support, but I would not have interfered like I've been lied on and said that I did. I would not have done that, because I realized that it is very important for a child to know that the mother and the father cares for them. I understand that it is important for a child to understand that his support system, her support system, is bigger than just the mama. I'm mad about some of y'all mamas trying to be superwoman. I'm not understanding why it is that when the man decides to move on, that you then take on the responsibility of trying to jack up their lives. I'm not understanding this, because most of you are the ones that were unhappy in this situation in the first place. So I'm just not understanding anymore why it is very important that we put the emphasis just on the parent that is in the child's face all the time. Why sometimes, why is it that those parents that are on the side, that are doing things in our lives, why can't we give them the credit for what they're doing? Why do we have to be super women and men in these children's lives? They need both of their parents. They need both of their parents. There is a reason why God did it like that. And again, today, I'm not talking to the baby daddy that does not contribute. Again, they make enough videos about you. They give you enough attention. I'm talking to the dad who did give a contribution this morning. I'm talking to the one who paid his child support. I'm talking to the one that when the child opened up the gifts, they think mama did it all by herself. I'm talking to that dad that made a contribution, but may not even see his child on today. That's who I'm talking to. I want to encourage you in God. I want you to know that God sees and he knows and he hears everything. Some of your children are not talking to you right now based on the picture that was painted about you. I understand that hurts you in your heart, and that on this Christmas day that some of you are dealing with depression because of that. And see, what's going to make me real mad with some of y'all is that some of y'all are going to sit here and act like the daddy or the mama, if you are the daddy that's keeping the children, you're going to act like you did it all by yourself. But then if something should happen to that other parent, then you're going to be one of the ones wanting to sit on the front row. You're going to be one of the ones that wanted your name and your children's name on the obituary. See, that's what I have run into. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. I'm telling you what I've seen. I'm telling you the people that I've been around. It's not right. It's not right how we do, those of you that are participating or trying to. And some of you are not going to be able to go to the children's functions because that baby mama, that baby daddy, parent has an issue. But we supposed to be done moved on, everybody. We supposed to be done going on about our business. It saddens my heart today to see that kids are opening up gifts thinking that their mama did everything, and actually that's a part of that check that they get every month. I don't care if y'all don't like me today. We don't do right. And a lot of dads are dealing with depression right now because some of you won't admit that you're not doing this by yourself. Some of these daddies pay child support. So when these children open up these gifts, this ain't all for you. While you sitting up here with your chest stuck out and you just so happy and you excited. My heart is going out to those daddies who have contributed, because I feel right now, I'm feeling your pain. Not because I'm going through your situation, but because God has allowed a sadness to come over me and for me to speak to your spirit to tell you that all is not lost, that God is with you. God understands, he knows, he sees, he hears. And that anything that you do that is supposedly done where your children don't know that you're giving money to help out. Because let me just be truthful and heard right quick. Some of these baby mamas and baby daddies that raise these kids are horrible, horrible acting people. You didn't want their daddy, you didn't want their mama, but you want to try to see them not do well. You want to try to see how you can make them look bad. Let me tell you something that I did. Truth is hurt, transparent moment. I never tried to make my children's daddy. I got two. I never tried to make them look bad. I don't care if they didn't contribute or whatever. I never tried to make them look bad to the kids, because I realized that one day the kids will learn by themselves what it is that I could not deal with. They would understand that their mama had to go on. But if they had wanted to spend some valuable quality time with the kids and been able to contribute something powerful, something great into their lives, my door would have been open. And the only reason why it would have been is because I understand that children need both parents. I understand that. But even if they silently contributed and I got checks that contribute to the household and all of that stuff, I would never, I'm telling you what I know, because I know it hurts people when we do this kind of stuff. We have dads out here that are contributing and giving and giving and giving monthly, not just what they've been obligated by the law, but they've been giving to the kids because the dads get phone calls and you ask for another $25 on top of the $800, the $500, the $1,000 that the dad has already given. And then when the daddy sends out a text message, there is no reply. When the daddy tries to reach out to you, there is no reply. Because in your mind, because they're not doing what it is you think they should be doing, or they're not coming by and all up in your face when they don't realize that there's been some confusion, some miscommunication. But guess what? Somebody not communicating to these kids the right thing. And so today, my heart is going out to those dads that are sitting at their houses wondering what their children's face look like when they open up the gifts, because you did make a contribution. My heart is going out to you because some of you have not seen your kids in a long time. Some of you have not seen or heard from your kids, but you still contribute. What you say, Monique? My children's dad is awesome. He died. Thank you, Monique. I appreciate that. If we would have more people to do that. But so many people are so set on trying to paint a bad picture for those people who are doing right. See, we live in a society where we like to put the light and shine the light on the daddies or the mamas who are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. But what about the ones who contribute? What about the ones that when you pay your bills every month, money has been contributed to that? And don't start with this, that's their obligation, because some of us have had children by people who have the same obligation and got not one dime. So let's not start with they have to do something, because they don't have to. We have plenty of parents out here. I see it on y'all timeline. I see it in y'all Facebook. I see it all the time where you are making light or you are shining the light on the dad or the mom who's not doing anything. But I want somebody, if you couldn't do nothing else but go live and at least let the daddy see that the children enjoy the presence, that his money with yours. And to be honest with you, some of their money is the money that you use to get these gifts. You can be mad at me all you want to. Some of y'all don't have nothing without that contribution. And so I'm tired of this. I hear it all the time. I hear it from brothers and sisters all the time about it's either one-sided. And my first question when I'm dealing with situations where people have an issue with shining light on the other one, I'm like, do they contribute? Oh yeah, they pay their child support. Do the child support be on time? Oh yeah, their child support be on time. So do the child get to talk to them? I ain't got nothing to do with that. Yes, you do. You have power. Yes, you do. She didn't text back. He didn't text back because of something you done said. I promise you, let me tell you something. We paint pictures. I'm telling you. We as mothers, baby mamas, we paint pictures for kids. We send subliminal messages if some of us don't say nothing at all. Yes, we do. And so today, again, I came live, and after I told y'all I was not. I want to encourage the baby daddy today. I want to encourage the baby mama who children are with the daddy. And you did make a contribution in this season. Whatsoever a man soweth, that he will reap. And I said, whatsoever a man soweth. I said it backwards earlier, so I'm fixing it. Whatsoever a man soweth, he shall reap. I'm telling you. So if you put in good and you don't get the recognition that you feel like you deserve, you didn't get to participate, you ain't got to go over to people's houses, but somebody could have let you know something. Don't make these children think that they did everything by themselves. Somebody could have did something. So, yes, I am keeping this video. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. Again, I said I wasn't coming. I'm correcting the lie that I told. I did come because I'm being obedient to God. Be encouraged, baby mama, baby daddy that is contributing. Be encouraged. Again, I'm not talking to you that don't do anything for your child. You're wrong, you know it. I'm talking to you who have contributed and you are being left out of the announcement about who did what. And your children thinking that they mama did everything. Or your children thinking that the daddy who is keeping the kids did everything. Or the stepmama or whatever. I'm talking to you because I know that it hurts. I know that it hurts your heart. But God is going to work on your behalf. God is going to turn situations around. Keep praying. Don't give up on your kids. Don't give up on your kids. Some of them not speaking to you right now because of, like I said, a picture that's been painted of you. But do not give up. And those of you that can't give anything to your kids but love. If you're going through right now and your situation is tough, bad, rough, sad, upside down, jacked up, whatever the case may be, I'm praying for you also. Because again, during this season, there are a lot of depressed parents who have contributed, but have been made to seem that you have not given anything. Y'all be blessed. Again, I'm going to try to stay off of this Facebook. I am working on my next book. And I want to use this time that I have off. Going to spend a couple of hours with some friends. And then we're going to come back home and I'm going to shut it down. Because that's the way my life is set up. I love y'all. Y'all be encouraged. Again, daddies, keep the faith.